Hello everyone. Welcome to Go Safe's Fundamentals of Marksmanship. I'm your host, Top Shot Cheng. Today we'll provide the following dry fire focused exercises to help you gain confidence and improve your skill in handling and shooting. Let's get started. For those wanting a solution that offers the accessibility and mobility to carry a handgun while maintaining the security of a gun safe, Go Safe is a great option. This patented magazine-style safe can be used in either the locked or unlocked position based on the user's preference. In the locked or safe position, the Go Safe prevents unauthorized access to your handgun, rendering it inoperable without the key. During this video, we'll be using a Glock 19 and the Go Safe mag. Since we'll be using and manipulating our firearm today, let's review the 4 fundamental rules for firearm safety. For our demonstration today, you'll notice we're not at the range. We'll be utilizing a technique called dry firing. There are 3 ways to do this: with dummy rounds, snap caps, or with an unloaded firearm. If you need more information on snap caps or dummy rounds, talk to your local gun store owner. For this video, we'll be dry firing with dummy rounds. It's important to note that dry firing a modern handgun will not damage your pistol. Dry firing is a great way to get familiar with your pistol before progressing to shooting live ammunition and can be used as supplemental training between trips to the range. So let's start with a proper grip and stance. With stance, your feet should be slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your butt should be slightly back with your upper torso slightly leaning forward. Proper grip. If you're right-handed, you're going to place your right hand onto the frame of the pistol. Make sure the webbing of your hand is as high up on the pistol as possible. Make sure your trigger finger is off the trigger. A good location for your trigger finger is on the side of the pistol frame. There are 2 general starting positions once you're ready to fire. The low ready, where you are pointing the pistol at an approximate 45-degree downward angle, or the high ready position where you're more actively ready to shoot. One very popular stance is the isosceles triangle, where you are basically extending the pistol out in front of you equally with your right and left arms, forming an isosceles triangle with your shoulders and the pistol. One core fundamental of marksmanship is called sight alignment. This is the process where you are aligning the front and rear sights of your pistol on the target that you're aiming at. You want to make sure that the front sight post is in the center of the rear posts and that the tops of all 3 posts that you see are all on the same plane and in alignment. Another key fundamental is called sight picture. Sight picture is where your eyes should be focusing when aiming the gun. There are 3 places where your eyes can focus, yet only one of them is correct. The 3 options are: you can either be focused on the target, you can be focused on your front sight, or it can be focused on your rear sight. Correct sight picture is when your eyes are focused on your front sight. So try and remember the phrase front sight focus. The reason why the front sight is the correct answer is because the front sight is where the bullet is going to exit the pistol, and it's the final place where you have an opportunity to aim and point the pistol in the intended direction. Front sight focus will improve your accuracy over the other 2 options. Now let's talk a little bit about trigger squeeze. This is another core fundamental of marksmanship. Once you're ready to shoot, place your pointer finger on the trigger, and it should be the first pad of your finger placed flatly on the trigger face. Now, one of the key things here is that you want to slowly squeeze the trigger, meaning you're going to take your pointer finger and slowly pull your finger back towards you. You're going to start to feel resistance, and you want to keep on slowly squeezing through that resistance until the gun goes bang. Now, an important part here is you then want to do what's called trap the trigger, which means to continue squeezing and hold onto that trigger until you're ready to fire another shot. Once you're ready to fire another shot, you want to slowly release pressure off of the trigger until you hear a click. That means that the firearm has now reset, and you can repeat the process again by slowly squeezing and pulling that trigger back towards you until you fire your next shot. Now that we've gone over some of the core fundamentals of marksmanship, let's talk about how you can now integrate that with practicing with Go Safe. When utilizing a piece of equipment like a Go Safe, make sure to practice with it. If you need a refresher on how to operate your Go Safe, please see our video on this topic. You may choose to carry your Go Safe in the safe or fire position. We recommend most trained shooters to carry in the fire position and return it to the safe position when you lock it in your vehicle, home, or at the gym. Muscle memory calls for practice. Without looking, get to know how the Go Safe feels in each position. In the safe position, you'll feel the tactile indicator elevated, and the key flag will need to face away from the Go Safe mag. When the Go Safe is in the fire position, you'll feel the tactile indicator is recessed, and the key flag should be in line with the magazine facing the back of the handgun. Practice inserting the key, moving it to the opposite position, and removing the key. Incorporate these movements into your dry fire training so that everything becomes a fluid motion. There's more to the fundamentals of handgun training. Please subscribe to this channel to learn more. And remember, gun responsibility is your responsibility. Go Safe. Ready when you need it, safe when you don't.